Imagine being able to remember what you study without spending endless hours buried in books. Students in Japan face one of the hardest study challenges in the world. They learn thousands of kanji characters, each with its own strokes and meanings. Yet they don't just survive, they thrive. It's not because they're born with a special memory, it's because they use methods that train the brain the way it naturally learns best. And today, I'm going to walk you through those same techniques so you can transform the way you study too. Here's the truth: most of us study wrong. We reread notes, highlight pages, and cram all night before exams. And sure, maybe you feel confident when the material is fresh, but give it a week, sometimes even a single day, and you've already forgotten half of it. That's not because you're lazy or bad at studying. It's because our brains are designed to forget unless we use the right triggers to strengthen memory. Japanese students know this, and instead of studying more, they study smarter. I'm going to share 5 powerful hacks that will train your brain to learn the way Japanese students do. Number 1, active recall. The first principle is called active recall. Most people think learning happens when you input information by reading or listening, but real learning happens when you pull it back out. That means testing yourself. Instead of just reading a definition, cover the page and see if you can explain it from memory. Instead of rereading your notes, close the book and try to summarize out loud. The harder it feels, the better it is. Why? Because every time you struggle to recall, you're literally strengthening the neural pathway, like lifting weights for your brain. Number 2, spaced repetition. The second secret is spaced repetition. Have you ever noticed that cramming seems to work for a test, but the knowledge vanishes right after? That's because our brains follow what scientists call the forgetting curve. We forget fast if we don't revisit information, but if you review it at carefully timed intervals, like 1 day later, 3 days later, a week later, you reset the forgetting curve each time. Over weeks, the memory sticks permanently. This is why Japanese students use review schedules, and why apps like Anki became popular worldwide. The timing of reviews matters more than the hours you spend in one sitting. Number 3, the Kumon method, chunking plus mastery. The third technique is a structured system often known as the Kumon method, learning in tiny, repeatable chunks until each one is mastered. Instead of drowning in 50 pages at once, you slice the topic into bite-sized sections. You learn one idea, you prove you know it, then you move on. Here's how it looks in practice. Take those 50 pages and break them into 10 micro sections of 5 pages each. For each micro section, do a short loop. Preview, attempt from memory, check, correct, and redo. If you make mistakes, you don't rush ahead. You tighten the loop, fix the errors, and repeat tomorrow. Only when today's chunk feels easy do you advance. Why it works: chunking reduces cognitive load, error correction locks in accuracy, and repetition builds automaticity. It might feel slower in the moment, but it compounds fast because you're stacking clean, reliable knowledge, not fuzzy half memories. Try this: 25 minutes on one microsection, 5-minute break, then a 10-minute recall pass with no notes. Tomorrow, quickly retest yesterday's chunk before starting a new one. Step by step, those small wins become complete mastery. Number 4, Kaizen. Lesson 4 comes from a Japanese philosophy you might already know: Kaizen. It means continuous improvement through small steps. Instead of trying to revolutionize your study habits overnight, Kaizen says just improve by 1% every day. Add 5 more minutes of focused study. Learn one more definition. Make one small tweak to your environment. The power of Kaizen is that it compounds. After a month, you're 30% better. After a year, you're unrecognizable compared to where you started. Japanese students don't aim for perfection in one day. They build consistency, brick by brick. Number 5, deep focus. The fifth secret is what I'll call the art of deep focus. When Japanese students sit down to study, they don't split their attention across a bunch of apps, notifications, and background noise. They create an environment where studying is the only task. No distractions, no multitasking. This kind of laser focus transforms 1 hour of study into the equivalent of 3 hours of half distracted work. Deep focus is rare today, but it's a superpower. And like any skill, it gets easier the more you practice. So, how do you put all this together? Here's a simple routine: break your material into small chunks, study actively, cover your notes and test yourself, review using spaced repetition, whether on paper or with an app. Apply Kaizen by tracking small daily improvements. Protect your focus by studying in distraction free blocks. If you follow this process, you'll not only remember more, you'll need less time to do it. Japanese students don't have magical brains. They have systems, systems that align with how memory really works. And you can use them too. Don't waste your energy cramming and forgetting. Start small, use recall, space your practice, focus deeply, and embrace Kaizen. Because the key isn't to study harder, it's to study smarter. And when you do, you'll realize you can remember far more than you ever imagined. If you're ready to train your brain, fuel your body, and thrive in life, hit that subscribe button and join the Thrive family today. Don't just survive, thrive. Join Brain Body Thrive and let's grow together. If you got value from this video, smash that like button and turn on the bell. Your best self is waiting. One click, subscribe, that's the first step.